of planes that are flying and trains choo-chooing and
we could probably triple the number of volunteers in order to fulfill our goal of having a volunteer in every classroom that wants one.
I've had the opportunity to work with the volunteers for over 10 years now. Their expertise in all different areas was invaluable. They were willing to learn new things, and it helped settle a group of kids who had anxiety and fears around school. The volunteers have been incredibly valuable to me this year. I had a difficult class where the students were all failing, and the volunteers came in, worked one-to-one with my students, worked as a whole group, and helped me support the students so that all the children in my class are now passing and graduating to the next grade.
The Marin School Volunteers provide what all kids need, and that is someone holding aspirations for them, someone wanting the best for them, someone caring about them, someone who becomes a constant in their life.
all of us go beep, 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 all through the town.
I'm passionate about this program because, again, I see the progress that these kids have made in the course of a school year. I see their social skills developed in a way that I thought 3- and 4-year-olds weren't capable of. I see their English speaking ability develop greatly. It's hugely rewarding. It's exactly, I think, what's needed.
Kids learn at different rates. When a volunteer can come in and sit down with 1 or 2 students to devote that period with them, helping them through that assignment, that's something that's not going to happen in any other way other than having a volunteer tutor in the classroom.
When we look for a volunteer to work with our students, we're looking for someone who first and foremost cares about students and want them to really succeed. The kinds of students that I work with on a daily basis are students that have special needs. Many of the students that our volunteers work with have trouble remaining focused and completing work and handing it in. So we count on our volunteers to get them started, help them through the middle part of the process, and complete it.
I think the best part of this job is the personal relationships that you develop with the children. It's that relationship, that bond that you have with these kids where you're important to them, that's incredibly satisfying. When I'm working as a Marin County School volunteer in the classroom, I am delivering the services that are being received. I'm not working on budgets, I'm not working on strategic plans, I'm working with the child that needs the help. So it's that direct delivery of services that gives me the most satisfaction.
So having another pair of hands in the classroom has been a good thing for our students.
When they, with the volunteers' help, work through an assignment and finish it, they're proud. They're proud of the work they've done on the assignment, but most importantly, they're proud of themselves.
Well, having volunteers in our classes is very important for the children and also for me and the parents. Having an extra hand here helping us with all the activities, circle time, small activities. The children, they really liked having Miss Ellen in our program.
When I start this program each year, many of the kids, unless they have older siblings, many of them don't speak any English at all. So this is their first exposure to English. And by the end of the school year, they're speaking English in sentences and they're understanding and they're teaching it to their parents, and then they go on to kindergarten and they're so much more prepared to be ready to be a kindergarten student. And I know they need more individual help, and the more volunteers there are, the more progress they make. I think volunteers are crucial. I think that these kids get the one-on-one that they need. I think they get emotional support that they aren't always able to get. I think that academically and socially, these kids would suffer greatly without these volunteers.
Without a community that's engaged in our public schools and in the success of all children, our schools will never be what we want and hope them to be. A great gift is when people actually give of their precious time on behalf of other people's children. And so I believe strongly and passionately that the Marin County Schools Volunteer Program is what makes the schools of our community what they are.
What's wonderful about volunteering are the relationships that are developed between we volunteers and the kids. It's not always easy. These are middle school kids with lots of issues, and over this year we've built relationships, and to me that is the most rewarding part of the whole volunteer effort.
If you're even thinking about volunteering, I would really recommend that you contact Marin County School Volunteers and give this a chance. The hours that are required are minimal. The satisfaction is incredible, both for you and the students that you'll be working with.
So we're looking for people who have any kind of a desire to participate, to help these kids, because the Marin County School Volunteers are going to provide assistance in ways that no other organization can.
3 little ducks went out one.
The difference that Marin County School Volunteers makes is immeasurable. And I tell all of my friends, all of my family, anybody I know who has compassion, and that's what it takes, and some spare time, that you can make such a huge difference in one child's life, or in a lot of children's lives, and you walk away feeling so much better for it that it's almost a selfish endeavor.
We are always looking for volunteers. We never have enough.
The difference they make cannot be measured by any test. The difference they make can only be measured by the way that a child is able to look in the mirror and know that they are successful.